Well, this week has been a complete write-off. Let's get started with Monday. Monday was the 27th, I believe, or the 26th. I'm gonna say no, the 26th, which was a bank holiday. There's nothing going on, completely quiet. I came on GoPuff a couple hours, see what it would be like. Done 2 jobs, got a little bit bored. Loaded up City Sprint as well at the same time. Told them I was working, and I got 1 job, which equated to, I think it was like £22. So for the full of Monday, I basically made £37. Wasn't feeling too well, so I thought, you know what, let's just write off Monday, see how we go, start again on Tuesday and see what happens. So Tuesday, which was Tuesday the 27th, I believe. I wanted to trial something. On my last video I was talking about the different apps that I use and how much money you can make. On Tuesday I basically turned every other app off, and I just wanted to use GoPuff. I just wanted to see what GoPuff was going to be like for, let's say, a full day. I started at 10 o'clock in the morning and I ended up finishing at 5:30, so 7.5 hours I'd worked. What I'd done is I reset the mileage on my tripometer, and it was just tell us how many miles I had done, how much I earned, and yeah, that would be able to tell us how much I was getting paid per mile, and was GoPuff worth it. So I had it wrote down, but I lost my book. But I done 65 mile. I think it's actually down there. I done 65 mile, and I ended up earning £94.61. I think equating it out, for what I remember I wrote on a piece of paper, I could be wrong, but I think it was £1.45 a mile, which was awesome to being in a small wheelbase or a small van. So yeah, it's good. I think with GoPuff they need a little bit, obviously they're only new for this area, so they've only been going, I believe, 3 or 4 months. So, and they're only in a small radius, so as soon as they start getting more drivers, and as soon as they start expanding the area, I think it will turn out a little bit more busier, which will be a good thing. I think for a new app, it is okay. Obviously, again, that £1.45 a mile and £94, I could have done more, but again, I just thought, you know what, let's go home, I'll have my tea and I'll go back out. Famous last words for anyone, isn't it, really? Go home, have your tea and come back to work. Went home, had my tea, sat on the settee, boom, I was done for the night. There was no going back. So yeah, that was Tuesday. No other jobs elsewhere because I just wanted to see what GoPuff was like. So they were the figures for GoPuff. Again, I still need to do an in-depth video of the different apps, but for me, I want a bit more experience on the app and a bit more time to put a bit more data together. Obviously I can't just go off one day, and I can't just go off 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'd rather do, say, a couple of month period on the apps, roll up them figures together and then put them across to you. So yeah, that was my Tuesday. 28th, again I came on GoPuff. We had a doctor's appointment that obviously we needed to go to. So yeah, went to our doctor's appointment, and then after the doctor's appointment we just thought, let's just go home. Newcastle match on was on at 8 o'clock, so I thought, ooh, I'll just write today off, I'll watch the match and then I'll go back to work after. Again, being self-employed, there's no one telling you, come on, you need to be back at work. So obviously making that decision yourself and pulling yourself up is the hardest job. So yeah, Wednesday is a complete write-off. Again, on GoPuff I done £22.46. I only literally done, I believe, it was only a couple of jobs. It was generally only a couple of jobs. And then we went to our appointment, went home, watched a match. So yeah, that was a write-off. I do think that this full week is going to be a write-off, but we'll see. It might turn around at the end. So we'll see how it goes, and then I'll keep you updated. So currently on Thursday right now, it's currently 20 to 12 in the afternoon, and I'm just trying to look about. Chuck a couple of bids out on the CX. I've got my Courier exchange open, and I also have the GoPuff app running. Set up a couple of quotes there. I've just done one from Gateshead to Doncaster. I knew what I wanted for the job. I put in, before I could even press submit, job is gone. So there's obviously a lot of people which are ready for the job and going, and are a lot quicker on the button than me. So because I don't use the phone app, I generally do use a computer. So obviously there's people that are a lot quicker than me by the time I load up their laptop. Obviously one question I do have for people is, and this is anyone that runs the CX all the time, or are very, very experienced in the CX, what is your minimum charge? So what do you say charge? So I've got a job here from Sunderland SR5 to Washington NE37. The job is 6.4 mile. What is your minimum charge on the CX? What are you happy to take as a minimum charge? And is there like a market minimum charge that people are kind of happy with, and shippers and other people are happy with as well? So yeah, let us know that. That'll be a bit of information for me. Just drop down in the comments, or again drop us a message on Instagram, and that would be really appreciated. So we're going to keep on bidding, see if any more loads come up. I'm not gonna bid on the ones closest to us. I really want to try and find something that's going to take us out of the Newcastle area, but obviously the only things that are on there right now, one's going to Scunthorpe, but that's not until the 31st. So I don't really want to bid on it because I don't know what's going to happen on the 31st. How do we even explain what's happened today? So started off quite poor. So I'm out of breath because I've just had a handball basically 2 pallets off. I'll whack a Lincoln. There's not much, but it was just a little bit heavy. So yeah, we started quite poor today. Got a phone call off one of the apps that we work for, Royal Mail, saying, do you want to do a baggage run? Now the prices were amazing. It was in Manchester. I gave them the time that I could be there. They were happy with it. I was happy with the price. Honestly, that was going to save my full week, like majorly save my full week. Unfortunately, about an hour before collection, it got cancelled, which, nightmare. So obviously we had contacted City Sprint. Basically, it's like they had give us a job heading down into Leeds. Again, the same job I'd done yesterday, which was the hospital run. Taking it down to pathology. That was another £70.31. So that wasn't a bad little job. It would have been better if I'd got the airport run, and I would have headed straight over to Manchester from Leeds. But obviously didn't work like that, so that's unfortunate. So the City Sprint had got in touch with us and said basically, are you finishing up anytime soon? I said, yeah, I'm 10 minutes away. Right, brilliant. So they give me from Bradford, and I'm currently in AL7. And AL7, because I have no idea where it is just above Luton, just above the A1. So yeah, just above the A1. So it wasn't a bad little trip down, basically all the way down the A1, so it wasn't that bad. Price wasn't the best, but again, because I needed something to save us, I took it. So in total it was, let me have a look, it's about 180 mile. I ended up with waiting time and things like that, I got £181.75. So like, I mean, a smidgen over £1 a mile. That was because of the waiting time and things like that, so can't grumble at that. But the only thing and my only problem right now is that I am stuck all the way down south. It's Friday and I want to go back up north, so we're in a dilemma. I left my laptop in the house because I thought the Manchester run was going to save my week, so I bought a new laptop. I left my old laptop in the house with my new laptop. Yeah, what a week this has been. And you'll see the first video that's going to come out, and it basically says that this week's shot, which, yeah, it completely was. I want to see how many times I actually count how many times I say that in a video while I'm trying to think. I think it's just the normal of saying it, really, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, all in all, it wasn't a bad little day. 181 and 70, so it's 250. That's my target, but again, I just don't want to drive. I don't want to drive back empty. So I've rang City Sprint and said, look, I'll wait you for an hour. I'll have a little rest. I'll see what happens. I'll see if anything comes up, even if it's slightly going up north. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Also, what I really want to try and do, just to start the YouTube channel off, I know I'm going a little off topic, but just to start the YouTube channel off, I basically want to do kind of what I'm doing now. So obviously today's Friday. I just want to do a quick daily vlog of Friday, what's happened, what went wrong. Obviously, did I pull it out, did I get back on target? And I want to give you like a daily running. So my target that I really want to make is £250. I'm over happy with that. I don't really mind that. So yeah, I'll be buzzing with that. So yeah, obviously today we did make it, but again, I don't want to go home early. I don't want to go home empty. And the only problem is it's Friday night. And it's a lot of dead miles. I mean, a lot of dead miles. So I'll even put in my home address just real quick. I'm not even going to like this. I'll probably say like 4, 5 out. Right. So 264 mile home. That's way, way, way too many dead miles. Really is. That is such a shame, man. There's literally, this is why I wanted a long wheelbase. There's a hot shot job literally just being posted going to Washington. It's literally a couple of miles away from where I live. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to transfer it. I'm gonna have to straight swap this fan. I really am. Right, so that's going to conclude, obviously, Friday. I'm going to see if I can get a job home. If I can't, that's fine. But again, I'll be pretty wounded if I don't. So, yeah, that's this week. Also, yeah, I was getting back to it. I want to do a day in the life. So I want to do, like, literally, I'll video Monday, post it Tuesday, video Tuesday, post it Wednesday, blah 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 blah, and I'll keep on going like that, and I'll see how far I can actually get. Some days, if I take a day off, I don't know what I'll do. I might just do like a little personal blog. I think they'll only probably be around about, depending on what I'm doing, like 15-20 minutes long. Obviously then I've got to edit that down, or after editing it might only be 15-20 minutes, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll see. But definitely when I have a look at the day in a life, episode 1 Monday, episode 2 Tuesday. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'll start that next week. Hopefully the videos will start coming on Tuesday. Let me get the dates. So hopefully the videos will start coming out on the 3rd, and then every single day after that. So, and even if it's just a quick, like, this is how much I made, da 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 da, and then at the end on the Friday's video, or even if I'm doing a Saturday Sunday, I'll do a total of that week, and then we'll do a little breakdown at the end. So I'll let you know, I'll keep you in touch. I'm going to wait here for around about half an hour, have a little rest. If I can't get anything, fair do, I'll wait. Like, I'll just drive home. But I'm going to give them a chance to try and find us some work. So if I get any work, excuse me, I'll turn the GoPro back on.